Hi everyone, this is Mary. You're watching another little piece of my art, and I wanted to do a video today about the books that I'm going to be working in for the autumn fall season. I have this tote here and the books over here, so I thought we would just look at them and then I'll put them in the like this is the tote I keep the stuff that I'm currently working in. That way I don't have it all over the floor and I don't have to look for it. Excuse me. So, okay, this is going to be a long video, so I'm just letting you know ahead of time. There's quite a few books here. This one is Dark Art, a horror coloring book by Francois Gauthier. Also, don't mind my fingernail, I broke it all the way down, all the way down. When I got this as a gift, I didn't think I was going to really like it because at the time I was wanting to color more, you know, like bigger spaces, but then once I started working in it, I started enjoying the process of really, because you have to really focus on the little areas and everything. So this is the one that I am currently working on, the scarecrow guy, and I've got this pencil out because it's what I was using on the background there. So I just need to finish that, but it's got quite a few really cool pages in here. You just have to have some patience with yourself, because you know you're going to need to get your fine, ultra fine and fine Sharpies out, or whatever you like, because it's really tiny. But I did do this one last year and it was one of my favorites. I really enjoyed the process of doing this one, and I did this one. So yeah, I've got this one out and I'm working on it currently, so I need to keep this one kind of to the side, not in the tote, so I can finish that whip. Next we have The Beauty of Horror, Tricks and Treats by Alan Robert. That was my ankle cracking, excuse me. This is another one I'm not really fond of. Everything is super tiny, and it's double-sided, so what are what are you supposed to do really? You have to have a really sharp pencil, or sacrifice one side, or I don't know, try to use water-based markers, I guess. But I'm going to give it a try again this year, because since I've been enjoying the dark art one, I thought maybe, you know, I would give it a go. But this is the one that I did. I like to look at it this way because, you know, the eye just seems to focus better when it's the right way. But I did really like doing this picture. But see, there's not a lot of tiny little areas like some of them. So before I, you know, get rid of the book, purge it, I thought I would give it another shot. I think I've started ahead, but that bled through. Oh, it's not really, okay, sorry, what was the beginning? Okay, so it's like, it's double-sided here in the beginning, so if you care about that, then you'd have to use something that won't bleed through, but otherwise, I forgot, it's been so long. Otherwise, it's just this thing, just that logo thing. So yeah, you can use Sharpies, yay. This one I hated it, but I'll try to fix it. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, is to attempt to see if I can like this book again, because I do like the small size, very handy to take away. This one is Autumn Magic. This is a really pretty book, and I've seen this one person that I follow on here. Her name is, she goes by Ice Hazelnut. I've seen her color in this, and it was just so beautiful. Her colorings in there is what made me want it. But mine came, like they ripped some pages out of it, and so it's like falling apart. So I don't know if I'm going to color all of the pages. I might pick out the ones I like and then use some of the other things for like to color this and cut them out and use them in my journals and stuff like that, and in my collages and things. So I'm sure I'm going to get some use out of it. It's just, yeah, when you rip a page out of a book that's sewn, you get a bad mess. So that's that one. It's a really pretty book though. I should just order another one really and just use this one for messing around, you know, because once I start coloring it, then I'm going to keep coloring in it, and it's broken, then this one, Creative Haven Festive Mexican Talavera Designs Coloring Book. This was a gift from Misty. This one I think will be really cute for this time of year. I love that page there. This one is, so it's single-sided, so you know, you could use whatever you want. And apparently I've marked that because I want to do that rooster. I love birds, as everyone probably knows from me telling you a million times. I think I did the first page here, and then I'm not done with this one yet, but yeah, this is a whip I got going on. I'm trying to use up all my gel pens that I got for Christmas 2 years ago, because you know when you get to like down to where you got, say you had 100 set and you're down to where you got like, I don't know, 60 or something, and they each have a little bit left. I'm like, come on, it's time to make room for more things. But yeah, super cute book. If you've never seen it before, I'm sure some of you have. So I'm gonna work in that. This one is brand new, brand new. Color Your Way to Unlock and Explore Your Spiritual Journey Astrology Coloring Book. I had another astrology coloring book and I didn't pull it. But did I get rid of it? Now I don't even know. Anyway, this one's brand new, so I have not worked in it at all. But I thought this would be a good time to get it out and see if I like coloring in it. I like how the page on the other side is nothing really, so if you want to, you know, pull it out, cut it out, don't pull. Let me see, is this one perforated? It's not, so if you wanted to gently color it, or gently cut it out after you color it and give it to someone, you could. So this one will be on my list of things to do. I love that picture. Yeah, so there's that one. Here's the one that my hubby bought me at Books A Million, and I just went into Books A Million. This is a sidebar. I just went into Books A Million when my kids just left. My kids just left last night, so they were here for 12 days, and we had my 1-year-old grandson. We were watching him while they were doing something, and we decided to take him to the mall because they have a little plaything there. Anyway, long story short, we took him to the mall. There was the Books A Million. I remembered that I got this book there, and they had a really nice selection of coloring books. So I went there, and I went to where it was. It wasn't there. I was like, okay, they've moved the store around. Looked everywhere, couldn't find them. Finally asked somebody, and she was like, oh yeah, we sold what we had left, and now we just have a few, and they're over there by the magazines. So I went over there by the magazines, and it was just terrible. Like they had maybe 5 or 6. So I guess Books A Million is phasing out adult coloring books, at least the one I went to. Anyway, so all that just to tell you, Lovecraft Monsters. This one is also the same way, where you could color the other side, but you don't have to because it's just wallpapery. And it's got that slippery paper. But I just liked this book. I just thought it was cool. I could see myself coloring in it. I could imagine, you know, putting colors to it. So we got it. I think I started one and it never finished. Let me see. Where is that? I colored that guy just in the base color there, and then for some reason I skipped ahead to these and did not finish them. So I've got to finish these 2 pages for sure, and then see what else I can do in there. Next we have this one, the Pastel Goth Cute and Creepy coloring book. This is the one that I picked up at that store that sells the Amazon returns. So I haven't done anything in this yet because I really just got it recently, and I've been hosting visitors. I'll have another visitor coming Saturday. Hi Erica, if you're watching, I love you. I can't wait to pick you up. Woohoo! Anyway, so that's this one. It's very thin paper, but it's super cute, and I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm picturing crayons, like some of my I have those twistables. I have like different colors mixed together in. I'm picturing those. I think this will be fun. So there's that. Okay, next we have the Day of the Dead coloring book. Every time I show this book, I forget the guy's name. Mario Mazzara. There it is. I love this book so much. I've had it forever. And, well, one time I colored these flowers with highlighters and never came back to shade them in. So there's that. But it's just another book that has really tiny details to it. So, you know, you could just skip over those details if you wanted to, or you could color them in. And I love the fact that it's one-sided, because obviously I used this. It was a Dollar Tree, like a Dollar Tree gel pen, and it came right through. But yeah, I've had this book for so long and I love it so much. I did do a one in here recently, I think. Not that one. She was been here for a while. So has she. Started that one and didn't finish. So obviously I have whips already. Already going on with the whips. That one's been there forever. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. If I don't find it, it's no big deal. I will find it. Yeah, I can't find it, but I know I started another one. So I got some whips in there. That'll keep me busy. Next we have Pop Manga Cute and Creepy by Camilla D'Errico. Everyone knows and has seen this book. And yes, I actually did pay $12 for it. Well, my husband bought it for me as a gift. And I was like, you paid $12 for a coloring book? And he said, I know you would like it. So it is very cute and not really creepy. It's more like cute and cute. I don't know. I guess it depends on your definition of creepy. But mostly cute. So I have lots to do in here. I did this one with Rita one year. These ones were some of the first ones that I did. I used a stamp right there. I have this really cool stamp that looks like sewing machine, like lines. I did that one. Oh, this one is cute. What else do we got? This is Crayola Super Tip markers. Scrubbed onto a piece of plastic and applied with a paintbrush. So you can get really nice effects, but if I remember correctly, it bled through. No, maybe not. That might have been a different book, but yeah, so I got to finish him. Whip. What else? Did those. I already see a couple that I want to work on, so. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God. I got to tell you a quick story about a dog. My son found a dog in the road around the corner from my house, and he brought us the dog. And I'm like, okay, now we have 5 people visiting and a dog. Great. The dog was so well behaved. It never went potty in the house. It knew how to catch a ball on the fly. It knew all the commands. And it was so cute. And I said, this is someone's dog. I mean, this is somebody's dog. He had no collar on. I said, we can't keep this dog. I mean, whoever's dog this is probably really looking for it. But then on the other hand, the thing about Florida is there's a lot of, old people here. And sometimes they pass away and their kids don't know what to do with like their stuff, and stuff can be dogs in some instances. So sometimes people just let them go free. It's awful. You should never do that, but whatever. Anyway, all that to say, I said, we're going to have to chip the dog. So we went to test it for a chip. We went to PetSmart, and they're like, it's chipped, but it's not in our network. I'm like, okay. And she goes, try the Humane Society. Humane Society was closed, of course, so back to the house we went. So basically, this dog just kind of hung out with us for about 3 or 4 days during my son's visit, which made it even more hectic because the dog was really well behaved, but he did not like the other dogs. So we took him to the beach, and he was barking a lot, and I didn't want to take him in the restaurants. Dogs are allowed in restaurants here. So we went home. But anyway, finally, the Humane Society got in touch. They had given our number to this person's answering machine service. The person was out of town. They were on vacation, and they left the dog with a dog sitter, and the dog sitter never even bothered to tell them that the dog had run away. So she came back, and we reunited them. That's my story about the dog. How I had a dog for like 3 or 4 days. I told you this would be a long video. I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I feel like we have to catch up. This one is Crayola Art with Edge Zombie Days. It's one of them that I have considered getting rid of because I just don't find myself coloring in it very often. But it is quite humorous. Some of the pictures, when I look at them, I'm like, that's pretty cute. So we'll see. I'll put it in the good old tote here because there's Elvis. Did you guys catch that as I was flipping by? Right there's Elvis. Maybe I'll do that one. I'm not really a zombie person, but somehow or another I end up with zombie books. It's very weird. I did that one. That's the one I did. I think that's it. And no whips. Please, no whips. No whips. Woohoo! So this one is the Witch coloring book, and I got it at the same time I got the astrology one at Ollie's. You can see the price tag right there. These are pretty hefty books. So this one is, you know, like brooms and moons and things like that. Here's Lady, Skull. Some of these I have seen before, so I'm assuming, since I don't see anybody's name on it, I'm assuming that this is like a clip art thing. But since it's one-sided, I think some markers will be nice in this. Really make the pictures pop. We'll see. But if you want to flip through, let me know. That's cute, right? The mushrooms. I like coloring mushrooms. I hate eating them. Okay. We have 1001 Dot to Dot Day of the Dead book. I've been thinking about my dot to dots a lot. Like, I really want to do them, but the eye problem thing. So I'm going to need to get a magnifying glass because I just cannot see anymore. But yeah, this isn't going to show you anything. It's just going to be a bunch of dots. I'm trying to think if I did one to show you. I thought I had done one of these. I can't believe this because this was not in my collection of books that have never been colored. Okay. I guess I just thought I did it. So, I guess this will be the year. And then this one, my favorite Halloween coloring book is Archie and Sabrina's Halloween coloring book. I have given this an extra copy of this away before. I forget who won that one, but I love this book. And there's a Christmas one out, and I'm going to get it because I'm not a Christmas book person. But I don't know. There's just something about these images, you know. If you were an Archie kid, you'll get it. You'll just wanna look at them. I quite like the paper, even though you can't really do anything with marker, or it's going to bleed through. Here you go as an example. Right there. Even some Crayola markers have bled through with this book. The paper is super thin, but I like it because it's got a good toothiness to it. And colored pencils work great. Crayons, this is crayons. Crayons work great. It's a good time. I just love this book. Love it. So I'm going to definitely be working in here. This one is all done in all those neon pencils from, I think it's not Rose Art, but Crazy Art, one of those. And when I have a black light on it, it glows. I'll show you that later on in the Halloween season when I'm showing you what I colored. I will show you that, but I think that's it. But, yep, I don't have any whips in here. Thank goodness. So, I can't wait to get back in that one. This one, I'm not going to spend much time on it because I have showed it to you a million times. It is my favorite coloring book. It is Dracula. I have another copy because I did not like some of the things that I did in this one. But I told myself that before I go to the new copy, I must finish this copy. So, therefore, it doesn't even matter if it's good. I told myself, just finish it. So, you know what colors you like on the page. You know what not to do. Blah, 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 blah. So, I got quite a lot. See, I have things marked. Quite a lot to get to finish. So, there's that. This was missing for the longest time. I told you I don't like zombies. Somehow I get zombie books. This was missing for the longest time. And I was like, I wish I knew where my Walking Dead book was, because I just like to doodle in it and play in it. And, you know, even if it's, like, doesn't come out right. So, this is my relaxation book. It's got nice toothy paper. It's one-sided. Yeah, it's got just cool. Like, I just think that's cool. It's got really cool artwork in it. And yeah, this will be a good one to try to go through some of those dang gel pens to get rid of them. I'll just make glorious shimmering zombies because it's my book and I can do that if I want to. Here they are coming, right? Ah, nightmares. So I'm so glad that this found me. I guess it must have been pushed towards the back of my see, I don't see myself ever coloring that. It's just why. It's so tiny and small. Which is probably why I stopped. So I got to here, I was just coloring in order, kind of. And then I got to there and I was like, ugh. So, yep, I'm going to go on. Go on. The show must go on. So there's that one. Classic dot to dot horror. Back to the dot to dots. I did this one. This is the, oh, I know her skin is the Crayola pencils, the skin tone ones, and the neon hair is the neon pencils, but I forget what everything else is. I'm sorry, it's been so long. This one was done in 21. So yeah, I want to do some more. I think I have a whip, yep. Here's like a Wolfman Guy whip. I just love how they have the titles and then part of it done and then you do the rest. One of my favorite books. I would love to have this book without the dot to dot just so I can have that option. Because like I said, sometimes I just can't see them. But they are very forgiving. If you make a mistake, sometimes you can't even tell. Because I know I did on this hand somewhere in there. I was like, oh my god, but you color it in and it's fine. Like, and then put like weird, like, why is that there? But you can see the numbers are there, so I didn't do that wrong. So yeah, it's very forgiving, but this will be fun. I want to do some in there. And then the last one I have, why is there stuff stuck in here? Oh yeah, okay, is this Edgar Allan Poe one, which I almost got rid of because, again, very small. It's very like Edgar Allan Poe is. It's very like swirly and not really grounded to earth and nonsensical and like that, you know? So when I look at this, I think, okay, I'm going to be coloring this and this and the letters. And then what am I supposed to do? Color that entire background? That's a lot. You know what I mean? So I guess what it is I just have never been inspired enough to take the time to, I'm sure some of you guys could make this look really good. But so far, this is all I have done. And when I did that, I did not feel like doing any more because I did not have fun doing that for some reason. You can see some of them are gel pen and some of it is marker. So that is a whip. I guess I can finish that and see how I feel about the book after that. But see what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, it's very, I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but it's just not quite what I'm looking for in a coloring book, I guess. But I do like Edgar Allan Poe. I do have his works in an actual book. So I took this out and we'll see what I can do with it. So that is everything. That is all of my Halloween and autumn-ish coloring books. And wish me luck. I'll be back to show you what I do in them. And what else? When my daughter gets here, we're probably going to go to the flea market. So if I haul anything, I did haul last week. I don't have it to show you, but I got, some lady had a cup. It was about that big around, huge cup. It was full of Sharpies. The cup was broken. And she sold me just the pens for $3. So I was coloring my heart out the other day to test them all. But yeah, if I get anything else, I will show you. And otherwise, I'll be back whenever I can think of the next video. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I will see you soon. Bye.